If you have a graveyard of half-started projects, abandoned routines, and goals that once felt life-changing, this is for you. You ever get excited about something new? Buy the notebook, open the blank document, tell yourself this is it, only to realize that 2 weeks later, it's just another unfinished tab in your life? You don't lack ideas. In fact, you probably have too many. New routines, new projects, new goals. The beginning feels electric, clean, full of possibility. But somewhere between this is going to change everything and the messy middle, you disappear. And the confusing part, you really meant to finish. So what's going on? Let's start with the novelty chaser. This is the person who thrives on beginnings. The brain loves fresh starts. They come with dopamine, possibility, identity reinvention. Starting feels powerful because it's still perfect. But finishing? Finishing requires facing flaws, friction, boredom. Once the novelty fades, the brain stops supplying that early excitement. If this sounds like you don't struggle with starting. You struggle with staying after the spark dies. Then there's the perfection protector. Picture someone halfway through a project. It's not as good as they imagined. It feels average, vulnerable. Finishing would mean exposing it to judgment, even your own. So instead of risking imperfection, you quietly move on to something new where the potential is still untouched. If you've ever abandoned something because it wasn't turning out right, this might be your pattern. Another profile is the identity experimenter. Some people start things not to complete them, but to try on a version of themselves. Maybe I'm a runner. Maybe I'm a writer. Starting lets you test identities safely, but committing to finish means choosing and losing other versions. If you relate, your unfinished projects might be less about failure and more about exploration. Then there's the discomfort avoider. Every long-term project has a dip, confusion, self-doubt, boredom. The middle is where motivation fades and discipline hasn't fully formed. Many people interpret this dip as a sign they chose wrong, so they restart somewhere else to escape the discomfort. But here's the twist. Starting isn't your weakness. It's actually your strength. You're curious, imaginative, open to growth. The real shift happens when you stop chasing a new beginning and decide to protect one ending. Finishing isn't about intensity. It's about staying when it's no longer thrilling. It's choosing to be the kind of person who follows through, even when it's ordinary, imperfect, and quiet. So pause for a moment. Which type felt uncomfortably familiar? And what would change in your life if this time you didn't start something new, but finally finished what you already began?